Have you ever found yourself stuck, unable to move forward on a project or decision because it just isn't perfect yet? This urge for perfection may seem like a strength, but it can actually weigh heavily on our mental health in ways that aren't always obvious. Today we're uncovering a hidden mental health strain that's affecting more people than you might think: perfectionism. In this video, we'll explore how the pursuit of perfection can be damaging to our mental health, creating anxiety, stress, and even depression. Stick around because we'll also be sharing tips to help manage perfectionism so you can prioritize progress over perfection. Number 5, the all-or-nothing mindset. Perfectionists often see things in black and white. If something isn't flawless, it's worthless. This mindset can keep us from even trying new things or finishing projects because we're afraid of falling short. Over time, this all-or-nothing approach builds a sense of inadequacy, leaving us trapped in a cycle of dissatisfaction and frustration. Number 4, the anxiety of not good enough. Perfectionism can make us constantly doubt ourselves. There's always this nagging feeling of "I could have done better" or "this isn't enough." This constant self-critique increases anxiety, making it hard to feel satisfied or proud of our work. In the end, it pushes us into a state where nothing ever feels like it measures up, even our best efforts. Number 3, procrastination due to fear of imperfection. One of the surprising traits of perfectionism is procrastination. When we fear that our efforts won't be perfect, we delay or avoid starting tasks. This creates a cycle where we're stuck in inaction, which adds stress and pressures us to perform under even tighter deadlines. Eventually, the fear of failure overshadows our ability to take productive steps. Number 2, impact on relationships. Perfectionism doesn't just affect how we see ourselves, it can impact our relationships too. We might set unrealistic standards for those around us, which can lead to disappointment and frustration. When we project our high expectations onto others, it can create distance and tension, making those around us feel they can't measure up. Number 1, burnout and mental exhaustion. The constant push to be perfect in every aspect of life is exhausting. This self-imposed pressure often leads to burnout, where we feel mentally, emotionally, and even physically drained. As we push to reach impossible standards, we deplete ourselves, often without realizing the toll it takes on our mental and physical health. Now that we know the ways perfectionism can impact us, let's look at some ways to manage it. Embrace progress over perfection. Try focusing on making small improvements rather than achieving an unattainable ideal. Progress is more valuable than perfection in the long run, and each step forward is worth celebrating. Set realistic goals. Shift your goals to be achievable and realistic. Instead of aiming for perfect, aim for good enough to avoid burnout. This way, you can appreciate what's within reach and find satisfaction in your efforts. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself as you would a friend. Be gentle with yourself when you make mistakes, and remember that everyone has flaws. This acceptance can reduce the pressure and help build a healthier self-image. Celebrate small wins. Instead of focusing on what didn't go perfectly, recognize the small successes along the way. Celebrating these moments can help shift your focus from flaws to achievements and motivate you to keep going. Seek support if needed. Talking to a mental health professional can provide insights and tools to help manage perfectionistic tendencies. They can guide you in building healthier self-expectations, offering a safe space to work through challenges. Thanks for watching. Perfectionism may seem like a harmless trait, but over time, it can drain us mentally and emotionally. If this video resonated with you, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on mental health and personal growth. Remember, sometimes good enough really is good enough.